Picture yourself in the next 6 months having a lead list that you've built from Instagram and it being insane in the membrane. If you're like, yeah, okay, whatever you say, Marina, you're not dreaming big enough, and I want to help you dream a little bit bigger. So right now, with everything that's going on, I've actually had to take a huge pivot in my business. The way that I had planned out my whole 2020 has completely changed. Now I'm looking at how can I 10x most of my activity for generating leads for 2021. See, here's what I'm seeing for the future. In the next 6 months, right now, we have this opportunity to capture humans that are online. Right now, more than ever with COVID and with the coronavirus, which is the same thing. I don't know why I just treated it like it was two separate things, but whatever. But with those two different things, we have more eyeballs than ever on social media platforms, but especially on Instagram. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to invite you to a training that I did for a network marketing company on how to generate leads from Instagram. This training was fire. I had so much fun doing it. And I really think you're going to find a lot of value in how to put more leads on your list in the next 6 months utilizing Instagram. Maybe you've never used Instagram before for your network marketing business or even for your brand, and you're worried and confused and you're honestly scared of even trying out another platform. Here's what I want you to know. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or an expert on Instagram, this will be an eye-opening training for you. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel or coming to my blog or seeing this episode or seeing me at all, my name is Marina Simone. I teach busy moms how to slay online sales by identifying their brand, their mission, and the impact they want to make on social media and going from the cubicle to the throne. At the end of the day, I built my network marketing empire utilizing social media, and I also built a 7-figure brand all online. So I'm excited to share those tips with you. Let's get into it. Before the training starts, here's what I want you to keep in your mind. There are 1 billion humans on Instagram. 1 billion. 500 million of those billion are watching Instagram stories. And here's a big, big percentage I want you to know. 62% of humans, consumers that are buying from Instagram, are buying from those that are doing Instagram stories. What does that tell you? People want to see the brands, they want to get to know the brands, and they want to get to know the people. You are your brand. You are not selling your network marketing product as a brand. You are the brand that is attracting people to you and then selling that network marketing product. So I'm really excited to go over this training with you. You're going to love it. I can't wait to see what you got out of it at the end. You can comment in the comment section and let me know what your biggest aha moment is. Direct sales, network marketing, we have an incredible opportunity right now. I know times are a little bit crazy with everything that's been going on. Obviously, we'll talk about the elephant in the room, but I want you to know that in the next 6 months, people are going to be literally looking for opportunity everywhere they can. And in the next 2 years, those that took this seriously in their businesses in the next 6 months will get the fruits of the next 2 years. So I want you to think about the next 6 months working extremely hard in your business. This is the same thing I'm doing for mine. I've had to make a complete pivot for everything that I had planned for this year. And I've decided to 10x all the activity in my business in the next 6 months, because the bigger the net that I put out there in the next 6 months, the bigger the capture of the leads will be. So I want you to keep that in your mind. I know it's a scary time, the unknown. We are in an amazing, amazing industry that literally people are able to buy their groceries because of direct sales and network marketing right now. We have a beautiful opportunity, and I just want to remind you of that. So I'm a mom of 2. I have a 9-year-old. She just turned 10. Hello. I have a 10-year-old and I have a 1-year-old, almost a decade in between. I said God has a sense of humor because there's almost a decade in between. And having a baby at 25 and 35 was completely different. Let me keep it 100 with you, okay? Postpartum is no joke. So, yeah, having a toddler and then having a 10-year-old who just like gets it, I was like, oh, this is interesting. But when I first got started in network marketing, my 10-year-old was 1. She was just about to turn 1. And I actually missed her take her first steps. I was stuck and chained to a cubicle. And that was a moment where I felt like I was the worst mom on the planet. What else was I going to miss in her life? Literally, I just remember sitting there getting the text. I had 3 computers at my desk because my boss literally overworked me and I got paid literally pennies. And I remember her like throwing more papers on my desk and I'm getting that text. I get emotional when I think about it, from the one of the ladies at the daycare and saying, hey, just to let you know, Anaya just took her first steps. And I was like, ugh. I cried all the way there to go pick her up because I just kept thinking about all these other things that I was going to miss in her life. And it just made me sick to my stomach. Full circle moment. My now 1-year-old, 15 months, almost 16-month-year-old, when she was 10 months old, I didn't miss her first steps. In fact, I was here on the floor with her, didn't miss anything. And in fact, my 10-year-old doesn't even remember me having a job, doesn't remember me missing anything. So I want you to know that if you ever feel like you're in a moment where you're like, I'm missing these things, you've chosen the right industry to never miss another moment with your families ever again. I am proof. And let me just tell you, I'm not like this special human with all these special gifts and whatever. I mean, okay, stop. I'm a special human. I know I have gifts, but I failed for 2 years. I didn't make money for 2 years in this industry. I failed flat on my face until I started utilizing social media and Instagram. So after starting using Instagram and Facebook, I became a multiple 6-figure earner in the industry. And I just want you to know you can do the same. So I look for ways where I can generate leads from social media platforms and then put them through whatever system that we have that duplicates. So I like to look at Instagram and I like to look at statistics because I think it's important for you to understand, especially with the tutorials that you guys can do, like, and the incredible products that you guys have. Like, Instagram's kind of a no-brainer in my opinion for you guys. IGTVs, quick 60-second tutorials, like a time-lapse video in your stories, Instagram stories, and really just connecting with the moms tribe. I can totally see how powerful Instagram can be for you guys. If I was a part of your company, one of the things I would be doing every single day is I would be showcasing customers of mine and what they've made and how they've had success with it. And then I would definitely once a week, like I would do an IG live of me actually doing it because it's DIY and people love that do it yourself. I promise you. Even if someone doesn't know how to do something and you guys have a very user-friendly product, take away the fear of someone that has that do-it-yourself mentality of like, I can't do it. I'm not the Pinterest mom. Show them how easy and simple this can be. So let's talk about why Instagram. Right now, and the numbers are growing because the people that are joining social media right now is insane. My mom is on Instagram and TikTok. She's 60. Why? She has no idea, but she's bored at home. Hello? People are bored at home, right? So why? 1 billion humans on Instagram. People are on the app almost 30 minutes a day. So that means you have eyeballs of over 28 minutes a day of people, and 63% of the humans are logging on at least once a day. So like all these statistics are huge. Plus, Instagram is the second most downloaded app in the Apple Store. So it's kind of like you got 500 million people watching the Instagram stories, 1 billion people on the app, people downloading it every single day. It's the second most downloaded app. Why wouldn't you look for ways to generate leads on it? And by the way, 62% of people that actually buy from brands, and you're a brand. You are a brand, by the way, like you. Doesn't matter if you have a company or not. You are your brand. You are building a personal brand on social media. Whether you knew it or not, now you know, okay? So 62% of people say that they actually buy from brands that they see active in the Instagram stories. So you can utilize your Instagram stories and put them on Facebook too. So this way you have both. So let's talk about capturing the leads. So number one, when you look at your Instagram bio, you want to look at and understand this is what happens, right? And maybe you guys have done this before, but if you're watching Instagram stories and somebody mentions somebody else in the Instagram stories, you probably end up clicking on that person. And when you click on that person, then it ends up taking you and suggesting some other accounts. And then all of a sudden you're over here again and you're over here. Basically, right? It's like the Kevin Bacon where everybody's connected from 7 degrees. Have you ever heard that before? The 7 degrees of separation with Kevin Bacon. Is that what it's called? I don't know, something like that. Basically, that's what happens. You can end up on my Instagram account from someone 7 degrees separated over there, right? So what does that mean? It means if people are clicking around, you want to find ways to get them to stop. And if they click on your bio, find ways to capture them. Especially if you don't have an Instagram business account and you're not using ads and you're not retargeting, you're not doing pixels. I probably confused half of you, so you don't need to do any of those things if you don't want to. But if you're not, you need to find ways to organically collect these leads or get them to engage with you. So number one, when you have an Instagram bio, your link in your bio should be a link tree or a smart bio. And one of the things that click on there, right? 6 degrees of separation. There it is. I knew I was close, right? So having them click, have them capture their information. How do you do that? You can use it with Typeform. Typeform is actually my favorite. You can like create a quiz and then have them give them your email and their phone number so then you can reach out to them. There's so many ways you could do a link in your bio where you maybe send them to a tutorial. Maybe you're driving from your stories to the link in your bio because you have something in there you want to sell. You want people to want to click on the information and value that you have and look for ways to capture them. So number one, Typeform, Typeform. Typeform is a cool way you can create a quiz and actually capture emails, okay? Number two, in your posts on Instagram twice a week, you need to be driving your people to the link in your bio. This is the Instagram language, link in bio. We do it in our stories. We do it in our actual posts as well, because that's what people do. If they like what you wrote in the caption, they like what you're offering, or they want more information, they will go to the link in your bio. I do it all the time. I'm clicking around all the time. I download stuff all the time. So you never know. Your next rock star or your next customer could be clicking around in your profile, but they're not ready to actually reach out to you yet because maybe they're nervous or maybe they're weird like me, an introvert, and I don't like to reach out to people. I'd rather enter my email or enter my phone number or see if we connect that way, right? So think of ways in your posts to drive traffic to the link in your bio. That's number two. Number three, you need to have a call to action in your stories. If you're doing Instagram stories and Facebook stories and you never have a call to action for them to DM you, or you never have them say, go to the link in my bio, people are going to watch and they're going to do nothing. If people do nothing, it's because you didn't guide them or direct them to do anything. Number four, in your stories, get engagement. What do I mean by that? I mean, you can use polls, you can use the question sticker, and you can use the quiz box. And now you can have the DM sticker. The DM sticker is in there as well. And you want to get people engaging with you. Listen, now, would it be awesome if you have people through a post that says, I want to buy your product? I mean, I have that happen to me all the time. However, sometimes people need 5 to 20 touches. They need to see things 5 to 20 times on social media before they actually want to buy something. If you don't know that, now you know that, okay? So when you think about that, you're like, oh, they got to see it a couple times. I've got to prompt them a couple times. I've got to engage with them. Do you know that I sold literally over $1,200 worth of my products yesterday from an Instagram story? But guess what? I've been engaging with them for the past 2 weeks, which is going to lead me to number 5. It's my 3-3-3 method. Okay. Let me break this down for you. If you're on Instagram and someone likes your post, you need to go back and you need to go like 3 of theirs. If someone comments on your post, you need to go and comment on 3 of theirs. If they reply to your story, you need to go and reply to 3 of theirs. You need to do this for 3 days in a row. And on the 3rd day, you're going to rip the Band-Aid off and you're going to ask if they're open to taking a look at your business or your product. Whatever way you want to lead. I lead business forward because right now everybody and their mother is going to need to make an extra $500 a month. But for you, maybe you're reaching out about the product. I don't know. Whatever your process is, amazing. I just go business forward. So what I want you to do is to take a deep breath and know that generating leads is not this like crazy, scary thing. I need you to connect with people just like you and to implement these simple 5 steps. Did you have those mind-blowing moments like some of the leaders did inside that company that I got to train on? I was really excited to do it. I love Instagram. I have a blast on Instagram, and I know that you can build your network marketing empire on there as well. So here's the thing. I created a free training for you, my Storygram formula of exactly what I do. And I show you my phone. I show you exactly how I comment, what I say, and how I connect with new leads on Instagram. So that free training is available for you today. Look for the Storygram formula link that's below in the actual notes section. Don't forget to subscribe, turn the notifications on so you never miss a new episode. I'm so excited for you. You are now officially a healer. Hopefully I'll see you inside the free Facebook group. Bye.